Hello everyone and welcome back to MixBuzz TV mixing and mastering tutorials on YouTube. I'm your host David, and today we tested the new long-awaited upgraded version of the Kazrog KCLIP. We reviewed version 1 of this great clipper, link here and in the info box down below. The Kazrog KCLIP was already not only my favorite plugin clipper, and you've seen me using it on many mixes here on the channel, but it was objectively one of the best, if not the best, plugin clipper out there. With the new Pro version, Kazrog took it to the next level. Version 2 standard is a free upgrade for version 1 owners, which is great already. But the upgrade to version 2 Pro is absolutely worth it. Let's quickly list the much requested new features of the Pro version, then we'll go into details, listen to it in action, and then a few words at the end on what are my favorite uses for clippers in general and KCLIP in particular. So here we go. Metering and waveform display, probably the most requested and useful of the bunch. White unprocessed waveform on the left, red processed waveform on the right. Metering at the bottom showing us peak, RMS, and most important, how many dB we are clipping. Gapeless internal bypass, presets functionality, oversampling doubles the original, now up to 32 for real-time processing, and if you click the option tab here, you'll find an impressive 2056 oversampling for offline processing. But probably the most fun feature and what will make this clipper very versatile is the new 4 clipping modes: smooth, crisp, tube, and tape. Kazrog really focused the new features on efficiency by keeping the plugin simple and streamlined, but bringing a whole bunch of great and useful new features. That makes this clipper more versatile, easier to use, with an even higher sound quality. No gimmicks whatsoever. All very useful stuff. Sleek GUI and simple controls, in-gain, out-gain, soften, quality, which is the oversampling, and silly knobs. This clipper is extremely easy to set up and get good result out of it. Without further ado, let's hear this thing in action, and I'll see you at the end of the video for some final thoughts. So we have a handful of mixes here that I've done recently, different genres, different dynamics, different crest factors, and different overall level, as you can see. Let's start testing our KCLIP in what would be a mastering situation. So we are now going to try to achieve loudness and see how the KCLIP behaves. Let's start with this mix first. We have some headroom, although the crest factor is still good. Let's see how much we can push before we start clipping. Keep an eye here on the clipped meter. In and out are linked, so the volume is compensated automatically. Soften at 0, quality all the way up. Here we go. So at plus 10 dB in, and we start clipping 1.4 dB. We had about 10 dB headroom here. Let's push it a little more, and then we'll hear the different modes. It's nice and crispy. Crunchy. Listen to the bottom end. Between smooth and tape, listen to the bottom end. And the high end too. Pretty nice. Let's try the Kazrog on another kind of mix. Let's start with the smooth, link, and here we go.
What
3 dB. 4. Again, pretty transparent. Let's see where we are just with this, RMS wise. Pretty loud already. Let's add a little bit of limiting and see if we can get away with it. Yeah, we are definitely pretty stupidly loud already. When pushed this hard, we are clipping about 5 dB, more than 5 dB. The tape and tube are the most obvious, which, again, not necessarily a bad thing. On this mix, I already had hardware tape emulators, so it's already pretty, colored, and there's a lot of harmonic distortion going on already. So in this case, I prefer the crisp and the smooth, but it's so impressive, this plugin. I mean, we are in a slow-ish rock track, which, okay, it has a great crest factor to begin with, but we are EDM loud, and there's not really much in the way of artifacts. Let's hear compensated the difference. You can barely hear a little bit of softening of clipping on the hardest hits on the kick and toms, but yeah, it's pretty damn transparent. And again, we are clipping more than 5 dB, and we are touching -4 or -3 on the Dorog, which is insane. Really quick, let me try this. I mean, this would be enough for everybody to have no doubts about it, but let's hear it really quick on, for example, a loop. I have a loop here. At this point, I'm more interested in hearing the color. Let's go crazy. Pushed, the tube, it's my favorite probably, because it doesn't get the low end mushy, but it gets it nicely saturated, where the tape is a little too much when you push it. When you stay a little more conservative, no, tape is actually really nice. I can imagine it using like vocals or bass to beef up the track. Really quick, last test on drums. Nice. Let's push it. See, this crisp mode actually makes it a little richer, and it actually enhances the sound of the drum kit, in my opinion. Let's go tube. Nice kick. Start getting saturated. Yeah, tape really has that bump in the low end, and it's nice. All right, so at this point we can call it a day, and there's not much more to say if not that the Kazrog KCLIP Pro is absolutely fantastic. So this was the Kazrog KCLIP version 2 Pro. Sounds pretty amazing to me. Kazrog improved what was my favorite clipper already, big time. Giving metering and waveform display and the different clipping modes. Sounds really good and give you the possibility to purposely color the sound to your taste while still performing the main function of a clipper, which is reducing the nominal level of your transients, of the peaks, while preserving, or in some cases increasing even, the perceived level of the element you're applying the clipping on. Great as a mastering clipper, this is still the most transparent clipper on the market with crazy oversampling capabilities. Now it's also a nice coloring tool. Let me say a few words about this. Surely one of the most common uses for the KCLIP is in mastering. I personally like to put it before my final limiting. This way I find I only need 1 to 3 dB top of hard limiting to achieve pretty crazy levels and still sounding good. But the KCLIP is not only to be put in a mastering chain to chase loudness. Probably the way I use it the most is on groups and single tracks, to shave off transients on percussive elements like snares, kicks, or again the whole drum bus, but also on vocals and bass, to gain a little headroom every time at different stages of the mix, so to end up with a dense mix down that still sounds good, has a great crest factor, and great potential for being turned into a loud and proud master without needing too much final limiting and squashing. The KCLIP is proven to be a great weapon to help us achieving that. What else can I say? Do yourself a favor and get it. Not only because it sounds great and the price is like chump change, but also because companies like Kazrog that make such good products at these prices deserve to be supported. Give them a shout out on social media as well, share the video around and have fun with the KCLIP, and also tell them you saw it on Mixbus TV. And that's a wrap. This is it for this video. I hope it was somehow useful. I hope you liked it. If you did, please don't forget to click the like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Join us on Facebook and Twitter to stay in touch with us and get all the news about the channel, upcoming videos and series, and access to exclusive content. And if our videos are helping you in any way, please share them on blogs, forums, social media. Keep supporting Mixbus TV. Subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time.